Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Raptors versus 76ers NBA matchup on Sunday, March 31st, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets with big bankrolls, looking for one-on-one concierge style service. They're not available on the website, but they're still easy to get. You just got to text the number that you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, go ahead and text that number. But let's get to this one. Raptors taking on the Sixers, and while the Sixers have been in somewhat of a tailspin since Joel Embiid went out about a month ago, maybe even a little bit more at this point, well, the Raptors have just been in a tailspin altogether. And of course, a lot of it, I believe, is of their own making. You know, at 23-50, there's a lot worse places that they can be. But at the same time, this Raptors team traded, OG, they traded Siakam. And what do you expect? I think, when you trade players like that, basically you've waved the white flag and you say, we're not playing to win right now. We're playing to win another time. And well, the team has pretty much performed right in line with that statement. They're not winning right now, that's for sure. Losing their last 10 games, going 2-8 against the number over that span. Meanwhile, the Sixers 3-7 over their last 10. And while we continue to see flashes from this Sixers team from time to time, most of the flashes are negative. But the thing is, when they play the Raptors, man, have they gotten up for it, winning 6 in a row and covering in 4 in a row against the Raptors, including the only 2 meetings between these teams this season. Both of them took place in 2023, one in November and one in December. So it's been a while since they faced each other, but the story looks very, very similar. The Sixers come into this one losing their last 3 games in a row, but covering in their last 2 against the Cavs and the Clippers, but losing to the Kings, beating the Clippers, losing to the Lakers and the Suns. So it's 5 out of their last 6 that they've lost, covering in 4 of those games and playing against playoff teams up and down that over that time. Every single team they've played is a playoff team. Meanwhile, we look at the Raptors. They have a mix of teams that they've played over this last horrible stretch, including the Detroit Pistons and the Washington Wizards, and even playing those teams on the schedule hasn't helped this Raptors team. I think getting 6 against the Wizards in Washington and losing by 3 and covering, I think that stinks. It's like if you're an underdog to the Wizards, that's bad enough, and if you lose outright to them, well, that's even worse. I thought the Wizards were the worst team in the NBA, but I got, maybe I stand corrected in this one, and not the first time I've ever been wrong about anything. I think the Raptors might actually be worse, and I think when we look at the overall rankings of like the Raptors defense and the Raptors offense and all that kind of good stuff, I think it's all just getting blended in over the body of work over the course of the season. I know that happens with the Sixers as well, of course, especially with Embiid out recently. A little bit different than the team that they had with them, but still, any team they have is better than this Raptors team. They stink. I'm taking the Sixers, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.